Hi, my name is Monica. I am Polish Nigerian. I am in Africa for the very first time, and today I am going to respond to another comment about being black and white at the same time. I don't know why this conversation is so contentious, but it seems like certain people have a problem with mixed race people identifying as black. Okay, I'm talking about black and white mixed race people. I am not one of those people. I identify as mixed race. However, I struggle with the understanding why we cannot just agree to disagree. As a mixed race person, I believe one has the right to identify as either or, depending on your experiences, depending on what you've been through, depending on where you grew up. I don't understand why it has to be so contentious. I'm going to read a comment that was left on one of my other videos. Mixed people who identify only as black have a similar thought process to transgenders because they are genetically mixed race but present themselves only as black and try to move socially as black. The same way, transgenders are genetically XX or XY chromosomes but present themselves as the opposite sex. I don't even know where to start. I think really where one should begin is to identify what the word identity means. Because if we are talking about biological identity, then this is a very straightforward situation. We don't need to go any farther. Mixed race people are both black and white. But we all know that identity isn't just biological. It is psychological. It is based on your experiences. It is based on where you are coming from. Actually, you know what? Let me not talk much. Let me find a definition of identity. One definition of identity says that it is the distinguishing character or personality of an individuality. Another one says the relation established by psychological identification. There are other definitions of identity here, but I just want to start where we should start, essentially, because you cannot discuss identity without discussing the psychology of a person. Someone who was born in Poland, like myself, will have a very different idea about who they are than someone who was born in Africa. I'm talking about a mixed race person. So I had not been exposed to my black heritage until in my early 20s. But then I would like to be able to put myself in the shoes of the person that was born in Africa, a mixed race person that was born in Africa, grew up in Africa amongst Africans. If they grew up without their white parent, they will not be able to identify with being white. What I am trying to say is that you cannot put everyone in the same box, and it would be really, really great if we could agree to disagree, because at the end of the day, no one can tell anyone how to identify. It's not your business to tell somebody else how to identify. I identify as mixed race, but if I choose to identify otherwise, based on the fact that I am both black and white, that really is none of your business. I would love to be able to see that we are not fighting over these things. And especially if you are someone who does not understand the mixed race experience. Let's say that you are not mixed race, but you do have an opinion about what mixed race identity is. I think you have to be very, very careful. At least have enough respect for the group of people that you are expressing yourself about. At least have enough respect and do a little bit of a research about what it means to be mixed race, what particular challenges mixed race people go through. I think that's just common sense before you express your opinion about what it is that they should believe themselves to be. At least do that. And even then, when you are expressing your opinion, do it in a respectful way. What I don't understand is that in some of my comments, I don't know, mixed race people were called hybrids. Hybrid is usually, I don't know, It's a word, I believe, that is used for animals, to describe animals or things, not human beings. The tone of some of the comments that I have had on my other videos just felt a little bit off, and that is what I don't understand. Like, this theme does not have to be so contentious, and if it is, then I would love to know why. Like, what is their big deal? If somebody identifies a certain kind of way, that really doesn't change you. That's on them. You still are who you are. Oh God, what a world. Oh, so I wanted to show you my drum. It's a djembe drum. It has been customized for me. So I've got flags on it. This is a Polish flag. This is the Ghanaian flag. I am in Ghana right now. This is the English flag. And this is the Nigerian flag. The reason why I've got all these flags here is because these are the countries that my family is made of. And I love diversity. There's another symbol here, an Adinkra symbol, not this one. Never mind. I love diversity. And, you know, I feel like this world would be so much more beautiful if we were able to accept that we are different, but the same in so many ways. What I want to say, to summarize, is that identity is a lot more than just your biological makeup. And I would love to see that this topic becomes a little less contentious, because there is no need to argue about these things.